So in 2013, I learned that sex trafficking actually happened here in the United States and in South Carolina. And it disturbed me so much that I began to research of like, what could I do? How could I help this population of kids? And I found out that their greatest need was a home. And so I decided to start a 501c3 and began raising money to purchase a home. And in 2016, we did purchase this home. And then in 2018, we were licensed by DSS as a residential facility. Our home houses up to 10 young ladies. Currently, we have 9 in the home. We also discovered really early on that they were not safe to transition into the public school system. So we established a private school, and we were able to build a separate building last year, and it turned out beautifully, and the kids love the fact that they can actually leave the home to go to school. And education has been a huge asset for them. Just builds their confidence and who they are, and realizing that they can be whatever they have dreamt of being. And it is a beautiful thing to watch a young person begin to rebuild her self-confidence and to understand that she has value and that she has a beautiful future ahead of her. We think it's really important for them to see, one, that we are collaborating really well with DSS, and two, just to meet her wherever she is in the state, and find out, let her find out what her dreams are, what does she feel like she needs, and begin to explain her next steps. It's very empowering to feel like you have had a choice in where you're going to live and where you're going to be placed, when they have been so controlled by their predators a lot of times. So it's super important to be able to provide education around how do you care for a home, how do you establish a budget, how do you cook? How do you clean? And so we'd love to, as a staff, we come alongside of these kids to teach these skills. It's really important to remember that their experience in that experience is very different. So offering individualized care is so important, so that that child doesn't feel like just a number in the system. One way you can help is by volunteering. And if you go to our website, you can find the volunteer application there. And people will say, well, what do I need to do if I volunteer? What will I be doing? And I always ask them the question is like, well, what is your giftings? What are your skill sets? Whether that be tutoring in math or English, or just being a faithful presence on a Friday night for a kid, watching movies, bringing in popcorn, and things that you would do with your own family. We'd love to make their experience here as normal as possible. We go on outings. You could provide, if you own a business, you could provide that service to us at pro bono. They're normal teenagers who want to experience normal things. They've just had really horrible things happen to them, but it does not define who they are, and they are able to discover while they're with us, offering that individual care, who they are and what their future, like they have a bright future, and what that future will hold for them is really beautiful.